Hi, a somewhat jet-lagged Tom Trento coming to you today. I just returned from Europe on a trip I did not publicize for certain reasons, but that I'll get into in the days ahead. Just got attacked by a bug. The trials and travails of high-dollar video production. Let's get back to the message at hand. I'm thinking, should I redo this or just leave it to show you behind-the-scenes filmmaking? We'll leave it for now and see how it goes. Get out of here, this stupid bug. He's attacking me. I didn't shave, I didn't take a shower or anything. I mean, look, this is verte, cinema verte, okay? Well, here's the critical points. I wanted to make a couple of points to update you as to what the United West has been doing and will be doing in the weeks ahead. But the critical concern I have as we approach our 235th birthday for the United States of America, just a few days from now, is that this thing right here, this thing, a mouth, and what a mouth does, speaking freely, is recognized by everybody out there to a higher degree because of the work of this guy right here, our good friend, Mr. GEERT WILDERS, parliamentarian from the Netherlands and a leader on free speech issues in the world. I wanted to draw attention to the fact that this past week, parliamentarian Wilders was acquitted in a very bizarre case that the government of the Netherlands, yes, he's an elected official of Holland, and he's one of the leading politicians in Europe, yet his government chose to file charges of hate speech against him because of his position on Islam, that it is not a religion. It's more a military, philosophical, political system, particularly with its doctrine of Sharia. And his criticisms of Islam as a system, particularly as articulated in the groundbreaking film Fitna that he did. Well, after, like I said, a bizarre trial, he eventually, this past week, was found not guilty of hate speech in Holland, of violating the hate speech laws. This is a phenomenal victory. Maybe a little too late for Europe, but a victory nonetheless, and I think all of America should take their hat off to our good friend GEERT WILDERS and the brave and courageous stand. I know the guy personally. I've done a lot of work with him, and I know that he no longer has the freedoms that he's fighting for. He has given up for us so that we may maintain and continue in those freedoms. And some people are called sometimes to do some things of that magnitude. So if you'd like to share your thoughts about Wilders and his courageous battle in Europe, in the West, on free speech issues, go to our website, the United West, send us a note. We'll set something up and we'll get all of that to Mr. GEERT WILDERS from you. But read about the trial and the amazing victory and the implications it has so that we can continue using our mouths to say whatever we want about Islam or any religion or any political system, whatever. And as you know, if you follow the United West, there have been efforts all over this country to suppress us and our critique of Sharia Islam, the political aspects of this system that presents itself as a religion but is de facto a comprehensive system dedicated to the destruction of the United States of America. Did I just say that? Well, if I were saying that in this country, see this little country here? If I made a statement like that in this country on public space, I would be violating the hate speech laws in France. How do I know? I just returned from there and spoke at a rally to stop the Islamization of France, of Europe. This past week I was there speaking. I did not publicize it until I got back, and you'll be seeing video on this. It was right under the Arc de Triomphe on Champs-Élysées Actually, this is wild. Where the rally was set up was at the base of the embassy of Qatar, an Islamic country, and we had a rally there. The French resistance movement had a rally there to speak out against the military and political aspects of Islam and the destructive nature to France's freedom, to France's freedom and brotherhood and fraternity doctrines that they so widely and deeply cherish. And how do I know that what I just said earlier would be hate speech? Because my talk was censored 3 times by friendlies who were very concerned that the statements that I would make would endanger everybody. So my main point today, as I bring you this information, is to value and treasure this thing that we take so much for granted, free speech. I understand it's not absolute, that you can't yell theater in a crowded fire or something like that. But I also understand that we must err on the side of pushing the envelopes of free speech, not allowing the hard left or the Obama administration, both of which are joining together to suppress people like myself and others speaking out on these issues. We cannot allow that in this country. And it's much easier to do it here than to do it over there. Believe me. So as we approach this 235th birthday, take your hat off, write a little note to Mr. GEERT WILDERS, a leader on free speech issues worldwide, and stay tuned to our work in Europe. We've been there for 2.5 years but have not publicized this. Been doing a lot, and one of the primary reasons why we're working in Europe is to bring back the information from Europe to the United States to show Americans we cannot allow what has happened in Europe to happen in even Dearborn. And we'll be speaking a lot about Dearborn in the days ahead. So, Mr. Wilders, from your friend Tom Trento, I take my hat off. I don't bow to you, but I do take my hat off to you. And we're there for you. We got your back, sir. Take care. And God bless Holland.